welcome to Belgrade, Serbia for the International Defense Exhibition Partner 2023. This is a very unique event for the Serbian defense industry to showcase latest innovation and technology of defense products. In this case, Serbia has developed a full range of new military equipment in the field of land, air and sea. Behind me you can see the large exhibition area inside where Yugoimport exhibit a full range of combat vehicles and armored vehicles and more. In this case you will see three versions of the Milosh. It's a 4x4 armored combat vehicles designed to be used by infantry units and also special forces. In this case, the Milosh is armed with a remotely operated weapon station, armed with a 20mm automatic cannon M55, one 7.62mm machine gun M86 and two launchers for the semi-automatic anti-tank missile system Malyutka. In this case you can see the internal layout of the Milosh. At the front of the vehicle you can see two seats, one for the driver on the left side and one for the commander on the right side. The rear of the hull has four additional seats and two in the middle. The Milosh offers level 1 ballistic protection, which provides protection against firing of small arms 7.62mm caliber. There is two doors on each side and two small windows at the rear of the hull, including two firing ports, offering the possibility to use the small arms from inside of the vehicle. Two other versions of the Milosh 4x4 armored vehicle was also displayed at Partner 2023. In this case you can see one Milosh armed with a remotely operated weapon station, armed with three 20mm automatic cannon. It's a very interesting weapon station which can be used to target aerial targets and also UAVs. In this case you can see the Milosh armed with a remotely operated weapon station, armed with a 12.7mm EV machine gun. The machine gun can engage land targets at a maximum range of 2,000 meters and aerial targets such as aircraft or UAVs at a maximum range of 1,500 meters. Now you can see an upgraded version of the BOV. This is a very old combat armored vehicle which was used by the Serbian armed forces since more than 20 years. But now there is an upgraded version fitted with new armor, offering more protection against ballistic threats and also mine threats. This vehicle is equipped with a weapon station armed with a 12.7mm EV machine guns. This is an armored personnel carrier. It can carry a total of 11 military personnel, including one commander, one driver and also 9 infantrymen. The vehicle is motorized with a Cummins engine and can reach a maximum speed of 110 km with a maximum cruising range of 800 km. It has a combat weight of 14,000 kilos and a payload of 1,500 kilos. You can see now three versions of the Lazar 3. The Lazar 3 APC, fitted with a remotely operated weapon station, armed with a 7.62mm machine gun. Yugoimport also presented a new version of the Lazar 3. The Lazar 3, equipped with a remotely operated weapon station, armed with two 30mm automatic cannon, with firing control system, featuring thermal imaging camera, TV camera and laser rangefinder. It is designed primarily to find ground targets at an effective ranges of up to 2,000 meters. The weapon station can carry a total of 220 30mm rounds and also 500 rounds for the 7.62mm machine gun. In the Lazar family is the Lazar 3M. The vehicle is fitted with a remotely operated weapon station armed with a Russian 30mm 2A42 automatic cannon and one 7.62mm machine gun. The turret is also equipped with TV camera and thermal sight with laser rangefinder. The Lazanski is the latest generation of infantry fighting vehicle fully designed and developed by the Serbian defense industry. It is a new generation of armored combat vehicles, and it was one of the most protected combat vehicles in the world, with level 3 for all around the vehicles, which offer ballistic protection against firing of small arms, 7.62mm machine gun. And the front of the vehicle offer Stanak 5 level 4569 against the firing of 30mm ammunition.
Malyutka is very well known, very efficient missile, and we have a lot of them in our armament. So we think that it is cost effective to improve them. The two shortcomings of Malyutka is first is its lethality, and the second is the guidance principle, because manual guidance is not convenient for modern warfare. So improved Malyutka is Malyutka 2. Number 2. We here improved at first Malyutka. This is why 2F instead of shaped charge warhead is equipped with thermobaric warhead. But we call this fugasna. So here this is tandem warhead version, so this is 2T, is shaped charge but tandem shaped charge warhead, so it is efficient against tanks with active armor. Okay, and basic, the main warhead is with increased penetrability. Second improvement is implementation of the semi-automatic guidance system. So it requires maybe 1-2 hours to train anybody to use it and to efficiently hit the targets. And this is here, let's say, for infantry, but those technologies implemented on a lot of projects here. You can find it, or this is anti-tank fighting vehicle. You will find a lot of turrets and fighting vehicle, and especially one UAVs equipped with those Malyutka missiles. You must know that all of them are also equipped with the semi-automatic guidance system. This is not physically look like that, but this is the same technology, but differently packed. So this technology is very well implemented for improvement of existing fighting systems. Not maybe for new ones, but to increase to their fighting efficiency. This is furthermore, this is the, let's say, new. This is 3-kilometer range classic Malyutka, but we want some long-range missile. So this is, let's say, 5-kilometer Malyutka, improved Malyutka. That means the tail part is the same as a Malyutka, but it is equipped with 2 more motors and with powerful warhead. This is greater caliber warhead, very efficient, and instead of fire guidance, here it is used radio command link. But this missile is also SACLOS, semi-automatic command to the line of the sight. And this is, well, some maybe not recognizable immediately, but it is some also kind of improved Malyutka missile. This is APOS, APOS. This is unguided missile, but remotely controlled. You can position it, okay, move it, and have a picture from this camera, and it can aim it remotely. But it is unguided missile. 90mm, we call this awesome.
As expert of combat vehicles and military equipment, what do you think about the technology of Serbian industry if you compare 20 years ago?
I think they've moved ahead, because obviously their 155 artillery systems are very good, but they're constantly developing in what the market wants. For example, the new one has got much more ammunition, and we've got loitering munitions here, we've got guided projectiles, guided rockets, so really they're continuing to invest, and they've had significant export sales to some countries in Africa and indeed the Middle East. Well, the key thing about Serbia, their artillery systems are NATO compliant. In other words, the 155 meets the Joint Ballistic MOU, so they're compatible. The Russians are always 152, so what they've developed is a NATO-compatible artillery system. And they've also developed their own projectiles, extended range full bore, base bleed, boat tile, flap, so they are a complete system. They can do the artillery, the ammunition and the target acquisition system. I think that's a part of the evolution really, because the first Nora were unprotected, then they had the turret mounted system, and this one's got a lot of ready out use ammunition, so it can carry out a number of fire missions before they need to reload. So it's evolutionary, everything is evolutionary, moving ahead step by step in response to what customers want.